Customers today need to connect people throughout the organization with data and insight found within ERP systems. This data can be extended throughout an organization by leveraging the Microsoft Office SharePoint system with Dynamics GP. In this vision demo, we'll take a look at how Fabricam, a Dynamics GP customer who is experiencing issues with vendor quality, can improve the situation by leveraging SharePoint. Fabricam is experiencing issues ranging from incorrect items being sent, cost differences between purchase orders and invoices, and other issues that are causing them to lose confidence in some vendors. They need to track disputed purchase orders and invoices to quickly notify the correct people of issues and track which vendors are performing poorly. To help manage these issues, Fabricam has deployed this customized SharePoint portal, which is integrated with Dynamics GP. In this case, the vendor delivered a similar item to what was actually ordered. We want to make sure the purchasing manager is aware of the issue, so we'll start by navigating to the central repository created in SharePoint, where the PO invoice disputes are stored. This is where users within receiving can enter disputes for a PO or invoice. Sammy just received a set of blue laptops, but the vendor should have sent black laptops. Fabricam decides that they can get by with the blue laptops, but Sammy would like the purchasing manager to know that the vendor shipped the wrong item. He'll enter a new reconciliation document to do this. Sammy begins by selecting the vendor that the dispute is related to. After Sammy selects the vendor, the contact info needed to initiate the process is automatically populated with the data from Dynamics GP. In this scenario, there was a shipment from a specific PO, and Sammy fills out the pertinent details. Here, Sammy can get more specific about the issue he's entering the dispute for. Sammy can select an existing reason code or select Other and provide ad hoc comments for the manager who will receive this form. While the laptop specs were correct, he wants the purchasing manager to ensure the supplier is aware of the mistake and give them an opportunity to resolve the issue. Next, Sammy assigns this to Alicia, one of the purchasing managers who handles these disputes. Certain fields, such as those under the Create Credit Memo section, are not accessible to Sammy. Only purchasing managers have access to these fields. Now that the form is completed, Sammy submits it. By saving this entry to the SharePoint form library, a new workflow will automatically be started that will send an email to Alicia, alerting her to this issue. With the dispute form saved, SharePoint automatically notifies Alicia about the request. She'll review the details of the request and contact the vendor to reconcile the issue. This email lets Alicia know that her action is required on a new PO invoice dispute. With one click, she can go directly to the form. Alicia begins by populating the date she made contact with the vendor to resolve the issue. As a result of her discussion with the vendor, they have agreed to give Fabricam a $175 credit memo to make up for the mistaken laptop colors they delivered. With one click, Alicia can populate Dynamics GP with a credit memo from this form. Since she is satisfied that this dispute is behind her, she'll close the dispute and exit. Now we'll take a look at the credit memo document that was created in Dynamics GP. Here is the $175 credit memo created for the vendor as a result of the PO dispute. Fabricam also wants the ability to track the disputes to gain insight into the performance of vendors relative to the number of disputes. To accomplish this, they can implement a business intelligence solution directly in their SharePoint portal. Here are the key performance indicators for the total PO amounts and invoice amounts that have been put through the invoice dispute process. We can also see how individual vendors are performing by drilling into the report below. While one vendor has more disputes, the PO total is higher for the other vendor. Using this data, Fabricam can properly analyze which vendors it disputes most often and the amount of those disputed transactions. Using the power of the SharePoint platform, along with Dynamics GP, Fabricam is able to rapidly deliver customized solutions that meet specific business requirements. This helps the company save both time and money, while increasing employee productivity.